Hey, I'm Reggie Ponder, the Real Critic, and this week's movie is Soul Power, The Legend of the American Basketball Association. It's not actually a movie, it's a four-part docuseries. What's it about? This four-part docuseries chronicles the 1967 launch of this upstart basketball league, which directly challenged the more established NBA for 9 scintillating seasons. We get to see the on-court challenges with player acquisition and game innovation, as well as the off court challenges in the courtroom. More importantly, the lasting impact of the league is examined through the merger in 1976 through today. Who's in it? Well, the series is executive produced by Julius Dr. J. Irving, George Carl, and Common. Yes, Chicago's Common, among other people. It highlights household names like Julius Irving, Moses Malone, Spencer Haywood, George Gerving, Rick Barry, and George Carl, as well as some lesser known but important contributors to the game. What's to like? The history. It is riveting. Learning about the owners and the players would be enough for a few basketball museum visits. Those brand name players and their journeys reminds us of how many of basketball all-time greats played in this league. But the series is quick to highlight lesser known players who were superstars in their own right. And then the innovation is outstanding, from the three-point shot to the dunk contest to allowing college and high school players into the league. Those innovations changed the game as they knew it back then and can still be seen today in the modern NBA. And most importantly, the style of play. The ABA was a fast paced, free-willing, stylistic league that broke the more staid and overly structured nature of the NBA. Oh, and that style extended into the hair with the big afros, the red and white and blue ball, and the pre-game wardrobes. The things you see the guys wearing today coming in all fancy and stuff, that started in the ABA. Then there's the interviews. They are to die for. I spoke to artist Gilmore, Bob Costas, George Carl, and a few others when I went to the premiere. And then there's the interviews with Ellie Brown, who is the owner of the Kentucky Colonels. Those are really, really interesting. These people shed a light on the financial hardships, the success of the league, recruiting players, and the ultimate merger. Finally, the footage. It is a treasure, and some of it's grainy, but it has never been seen before, and it is something great to see these players in their heyday. Soul Power, the legend of the American Basketball Association, is about a fraternity of brothers, the business of professional sports, and the growth of professional basketball. Narrated by Common. There are things we don't know, there are things that we do know, and dare I say, there are a few surprises. What's not to like? Well, there are some players I would have liked to hear more about and from. My classmate Brian Taylor played with Dr. J and won 2 championships with the all-time great. And Taylor was a force all in and of himself. He won Rookie of the Year. He led the ABA in three-point percentage one year, as well as he led the NBA one year in three-point percentage. Folks like him could have used a bit more shine. However, I know the filmmakers did highlight some of the lesser known players, and they made sure to talk about the ABA players and their fight for a pension. So there was a lot about that. There were also, for me, some questions that were left unanswered, such as why did the Kentucky Colonels, why didn't they merge with the other teams? I would have loved to have heard from the owners or what happened to the players on that championship team. Now, they touch on it, but there's some stuff that I still want to know. But I will concede that trying to answer all those questions would have taken this game to overtime. My rating, Soul Power, the legend of the American Basketball Association, is a shot that could have been taken a long time ago. With the 50th anniversary of the merger upon us, this retrospective is a slam dunk from a few steps inside the free throw line. I'm giving it 3.5 reels out of 4 reels. I'm on most social media as The Real Critic. That's REEL. And I'll see you next time.